All right, Shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites, as you know. We come out here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this society. You know, warn the elect of Israel, which is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You are God's chosen people, wrote about in the Holy Bible. We come out here in the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. That's the Most High and His Son in the ancient Hebrew. Yahweh, that's the Most High God. You know, that's the only name you can call on. Yahweh, He exists. Yahweh Shai is His Son, the deliverer, the Savior. You gotta know the names of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. B'Hashem is in the name. In order to get to the Father, you gotta come through the Son. You know, hey, we give double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone. Those the men that taught us this doctrine. That's what we follow. And we give double honors to those men because they rule well. They taught us how to serve our power. You know, the Lord used them to bring us. The Lord used them to bring back the remnant. You know, so they worthy of those double honors. And peace and safety to the brothers around the world, doing what we do, teaching this word, staying diligent, you know, hey, and walking circumspectly. And like we were just saying before we started the camera, you got it was two banks where people, these Americans, these Babylonians can't withdraw their money. I don't know the second one, but one of them was Wells Fargo. So that shit gonna trickle down. And ultimately what they trying to do, as we always say, they issuing that digital currency. They trying to do away with, well, they ain't trying, they doing away with the paper dollar. And it's gonna ultimately it's gonna be a stock market crash. So all these people who got fucking all their money in fucking cryptocurrency and you know, all these investments, they into trading stocks and bonds and shit, they're gonna be ruined in that day. You know, along with you Jakes and people who believe in stacking up $100,000 under your mattress and shit. They doing away with the paper dollar, man. Everything going digital. But what ultimately is the ultimate goal of that digital currency is to see hip, man. To hit you with that MOTB. And somebody can give me you got something, bro?
You go ahead.
All right. You got something?
I had something.
Go ahead. Well, somebody hold me James 5:1. And you can pull with you. Go ahead.
Okay, this is Luke chapter 21, verse 9. But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by.
So that's Yahweh Shai giving you play-by-play what to look for when he about to make his second coming. When you hear these wars and commotions, uprisings, people uprising all over the place. It happens so much that it's hard to keep up with the shit. You will have something going on in Georgia, then you will have something going on in Ohio, then you have something going on in fucking Brazil. It's all over the place. These are the signs that the Lord said to look for to know when He about to make His second coming. And we all know the wars that's going on. And ultimately what's going to happen with that war, that Ukraine and Russia situation, it's going to become a nuclear World War III in the Middle East. But they're going to have to institute a draft, man. They're going to be drafting these little niggas out here, man. You know, all you niggas is probably in jail and shit. They probably going to send your ass over there. You like to shoot shit up and, you know, terrorize your neighborhood and shit. They're gonna draft your ass and give you, Esau gonna give you an M16 and put you on that front line. Y'all ain't gonna wanna do that fight though. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm Salaki, I should be, man, because all y'all do is do
right, good riddance.
Anyway.
Good riddance.
You know what I'm saying?
Good riddance, nigga. Go fight for something then.
Right.
Get your ass knocked off over there. Down them damn fields. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 10. Then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. Verse 11. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilences, and fearful sights, and great signs there. Signs shall there be from heaven.
So that's what's going on, man. Again, this the play-by-play. The Lord Himself telling you, hey, great earthquakes in diverse places. If you follow an earthquake track, it'd be earthquakes all over the damn earth. But you know that the major one they hit about a month ago and tore up Syria and Turkey, and that's that's spiritual in the sense of, hey, Shalom, how you doing, bro? That's spiritual in the sense of Turkey is originally part of the EU and NATO. It's the second largest army in the EU and NATO, but they breaking off from the EU and signed with the BRICS with Russia, and out of nowhere they get hit with this major ass earthquake. That was Esau ass with his heart, man. Fuck them people up for turning against him, you know. But, you know, ultimately, again, these are the signs the Lord said to look for. So when you see these things, now you gotta walk circumspect. You gotta walk circumspect, man. Pay attention to what the hell going on. You know, hey, pay attention to your surroundings. You know, we all got families or whatever the case. But hey, man, hey, love they ass from a distance too. You don't want to spend too much time with they wicked ass. You know, get caught up in some of their bullshit. Cause you got Jakes out here doing a bunch of bullshit, man. You know, and that shit the Lord, hey, this is the time where the Lord about to judge the shit out these people. And you be caught with your pants down right standing next to one of these wicked ass niggas or something, man.
And it's so lucky. I just want to say, and then the brother, and what you see going on right now, like the brother said, they doing away with the dollar at Wells Fargo, and now Silicon Valley. Now they getting rid of the dollar, man, and they shut down the banks, man. Now the top executive said that this is gonna be a big problem, man. So they can usher in that MOTB, man, so they can get you into that fake reality, because that's what they want, man. They want you in virtual reality. They don't want you to talk to real people or communicate with real people. They want you to be in that fake reality, man. And that artificial intelligence, man, that this devil Klaus Schwab is trying to push in. And Salaki, I wanted to show a picture so that way it'll I was gonna show them.
Go ahead.
And see this is the devil, folks, that Salaki. Okay, here it is. Okay. So this is the devil. This devil right here wants to push for a great reset. This devil right here wants to push the MOTB, and backed up with these devils right here. All these devils right here, man. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked, man. And what you saw going on, man, in Brazil, man, they were worshiping the devil, false idols, and they were also mocking Yahushua. And look at what the Lord did, man. He flooded that place. He completely destroyed that place, man. And that's gonna be nothing compared to what's gonna happen here in Babylon the Great, which is America, man. And they were all suffering. They were crying. Places were destroyed. And look at what happened in California, man. It was a flood, man. It was 10,000 people, man, that had to evacuate, man. 2 people had died, man. But that ain't nothing, man. That's just a little taste, man, of what the Lord is going to do to this place. The Lord is angry, man. He is going to destroy this place, and that's all he's going to bring, man. It's straight death and destruction to this place, man. And I'm going to continue reading.
Lucky, all right. But like the brother said, you know, when you're in about getting yourself together and getting yourself right, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're in an environment or a place that you're unsure about, what the whole term is, keep your neck on the swivel. You know what I'm saying? You always got to look at your surroundings, pay attention to the time that we in. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you need so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans ain't doing. You know what I'm saying? So you always have to keep your neck on the swivel, man. Saying, am I doing the right thing? I know shit ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Keep yourself on that right path. You know what I'm saying?
God.
And I can this is verse 12. But before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you.
So hey, that's what it's boiling down to for the brothers who got this truth, man. Hey, we're gonna be persecuted. Hey, some of us gonna have to be martyrs. But hey, we already made our mind up, that's what it is. Hey, we're gonna go out for Yahushua if that's his will, you know. But hey, that's the test. That's the ultimate test that you're gonna have to go through. Like me and the brother was talking about yesterday, we had our Passover ceremony. We was talking about how Yahushua had his hour in temptation in the Garden of Gethsemane. You know, when he knew he was about to go up on the cross and be persecuted. So that's you gotta arm yourself with that same mentality. You know, I ain't saying walk around moping and shit, but hey, to just have it in the back of your mind that hey, this what this gonna boil down to. So when these motherfuckers come for us, hey, be ready to stand up like a man. You know? Go ahead.
All right. You delivering you to the synagogues and into the prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake.
You're gonna have some brothers that's locked up for this truth. You know, the Lord might give some of them the spiritual power to break out the damn concentration camps, jails, or wherever they put. Some brothers gonna get put under their guillotine. You know, some brothers gonna be out here, hey, throwing cars and shit. They ain't gonna go through that shit. That we don't know. All we know is it's gonna play out, man. So you gotta have that. You gotta have your. You gotta be girded up in the spirit. Hey, you know when Esau rolled in the fucking break of the day, the break of dawn, 3 a.m. You in the house with your damn drawers or something. They bulled. What's it called? A bull ram?
Battle ram.
Yeah, battle ram. They battle ram through your shit, grab you up and shit, and then
Take you to FEMA camps.
and you ain't gonna be able to hide. Well, we ain't trying to hide. But if maybe you never, whatever the Spirit tell us to do in that day. But you gonna have 2/3 Jakes selling us out. You know what I'm saying? Your cousin, yeah, that nigga do be speaking that crazy shit, man. He stay over blah, blah. They might put some brothers, they might put your face on the damn news, calling you, because you know, treason is like the worst crime you could commit towards a government. You living under a government and they trying to say you giving insight to their enemies. Even though we don't give a fuck about these heathens, we speak against this U.S. government. So they gonna be they gonna try to label brothers as treasonous, man. You know, so they gonna come for us.
So lucky, huh?
Go ahead, bro.
And then that's how they put you in the trick bag, because when you're a kid, what do they have you do? They have you pledge that allegiance. You know what I'm saying?
Kind.
So that's how you commit treason, because you pledging that allegiance to this country. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they can even say that, you know?
Yep.
You making an oath.
Kind.
All right, verse 16. And ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinsfolk and friends, and some of you shall they cause to be put to death.
That's the spirit. You should be, like I was just saying, you're gonna be betrayed by your folks, your so-called bloodline, your people. You know, they gonna turn your ass in to save they self, or either Esau might get their ass a cash reward. You know, you seen this man, hey, call the hotline or whatever the case. These people gonna be turning you in, you know, to save they self, and hey, we're gonna be betrayed by them. So you already gotta have that locked in your spirit. Like, that don't mean go around your mama like, you fucking my mama. Nah, that's your mother. But just know in that day, hey, a man enemy shall be of his own household. She might be the one that turn on you, man. You know, because ultimately it's the Most High show. So if that's what he got laid out for you, we just gotta walk that thin line. Like I say, it's gonna be fire on the right, water on the left. You just tunnel vision to the kingdom, man, avoiding all this bullshit. Because there's so much shit in this society that can throw you off your pivot. There's so much shit. It's easy to fall out this truth and go back in the world, man. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 17. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake.
So that's how you know who the real men of the Lord is. Because they message don't get them hated. You got these different Israelite camps, Sakari, we ain't about to say they whole list, fuck them niggas. But all these guys who ain't teaching what we teaching, they getting praised out here. They got these massive ass followings. You know, they making money. Hey, the true men of the Lord gonna be despised, man. They say they hate him who rebuketh in the gate. Jake don't really want to be rebuked for his wickedness, man. Reproved. That's how you know who the real men of the Lord is. Go ahead.
Verse 22. For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled.
Hey, so prophecy already jumping off the page, but all things gonna be fulfilled. Everything the Lord has set into play to happen, about to happen out here, man. Day out, day in, day out. Can't even keep up with it. It just happened. You know. That's it on that, bro?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You got one number one?
You said James 1?
Yeah, James 5 and 1. Yeah.
James 5 and 1. Go now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you.
So that's for all these people, mainly Jake, but all these people who invest in the bag. They put their whole, you know, lock, stock, and barrel in the bag, chasing a dollar. They say, how ye rich man, you know, because what's going to happen? They going to do away with this damn dollar, man. They going to crash the stock market. Everything going to become digital. And small inklings of this keep on happening. Like we said with this Wells Fargo, people can't get their money out the bank. And they done lost hella money. They telling them, you know, hey, we have an inconvenience, sorry about it. We'll replenish the situation, for lack of terms. But what's gonna happen, them people ain't gonna get their shit back, man. And that's it's just gonna keep happening till that shit is, the whole system on one digital. Well, almost, because like the scriptures say, Esau ain't gonna fill his belly. But he gonna be at his table about to eat. That's when missiles gonna be shot off on his ass, man.
Your riches are corrupt, and your garments are moth-eaten. Moth-eaten. Your gold and your silver is cankered. And the rest of them shall be a witness against you.
And in this sense, your gold and your silver. Man. But yeah, in this sense, your gold and your silver is your dollars, man. You know, they moth-eaten, meaning they destroy, they worthless. You know, moth-eat through your clothes and destroy you. That's what's gonna happen to y'all savers and shit. When you find out that dollar ain't worth shit, like I said, these cats who got a safe full of money, 50,000 under the bed and all this shit, 50,000 in the attic, that shit gonna be worthless. And I don't know if it was Brazil, but it was one of the Latin countries, one of the Northern Kingdom countries. You had them jakes out there throwing their money in the streets and shit, man. Cause they look at it like it's paper. Ain't no value behind the shit. You know, that shit gonna come to America in a large way. But when that shit come over here, it's gonna be way more detrimental because it's dangerous as fuck down there in South and Central America. But America got more guns than anybody, man. It's like 4 guns per American household or some little shit they said. So when them jakes or them people in general, they ain't got no money, they going to the street to purge, man. Then you got them passing these laws and shit to allow criminals to do their thing without consequences. So, bro, this gonna be an ugly day. You ain't got the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You just assed out. You're not gonna know what to do, man. You know? Go ahead.
And shall eat your flesh as if it were fire. Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days.
And they're just talking about, hey, y'all done stacked up all this money and that shit gonna be done away with, bro. Really, mainly them rich ass fucking bankers and shit on Wall Street. You know, on Wall Street that's heavily invested in the stock market, y'all gonna be assed out, man. Y'all gonna lose all that shit. But most of them, they gonna take the MOTB anyway, you know, cause this they world. But you got Edomites who fighting against that shit too. So it's just gonna be a big ass free for all out here, man. Ultimately. That's it.
I got one.
Go ahead.
This is Proverbs chapter 9, verse 10. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom.
So that's a strong statement. The fear of the Most High Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom. So you gotta fear the Most High. Because once you fear the Most High, you acknowledge the do's and don'ts of the Most High. So now you walk in circumspect. There's certain things you ain't gonna do. In the world, you probably didn't give a fuck about touching another man's woman. You ain't think twice about it. If she throwing it, it ain't my fault. That's what a nigga will think. But now that you fear the Most High, you know the judgments and how the Most High look down upon that. You don't do that. This is the beginning of wisdom. Because fear ultimately is respect. So once you respect the Most High laws, statutes, and commandments, you ain't gonna do that because you fear the consequences. But if you don't fear the Most High, you just gonna do what the hell you want to do. Go ahead, bro.
And the knowledge of the holy is understanding.
The knowledge of the holy is understanding. You know, understanding what? The truth of these scriptures. Understanding you, Israel. Understanding we got a law that we supposed to uphold. Understanding the prophecies of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Understanding that Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. You know? Got more?
Yes, sir. I got this is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 6. By mercy and truth, iniquity is purged, and by the fear of Yahweh, men depart from evil.
And that's what's going on. By mercy and truth, iniquity is purged, because this truth is shining a light on Esau's wickedness. That's why he trying to, well, he ain't trying to, but that's why he trying to get rid of freedom of speech. You know, and he regulating everything on the internet and shit because he been exposed. This truth is purging iniquity. And what's that last part he said, bro?
Oh, slack. By mercy and truth, iniquity is purged, and the fear of Yahweh, men depart from evil.
Through the fear of Yahweh, men depart from evil. So when you fear the Most High, you know, hey, I can't be hanging out with no fucking robbers. I can't be sitting in no trap house. You know, you depart from evil. I can't be touching this man, woman. I can't be fucking whatever you be doing. You know, I can't be. You know, all of the line of wickedness is extremely long. You depart from that shit, man. Now, hey, we in the world, so hey, you might be at a fucking restaurant and your waiter is a damn Momo. What you gonna say? You fucking Momo, don't bring me no food. You can't do that, but you ain't gonna be caught blind hanging with this motherfucker. You know.
This is Matthew 19 and 23. And said Yahushua unto his disciples, verily I say unto you, that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Hey, a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. It's hard because he ain't gonna want to give us them riches. To follow Yahushua, you gotta put all that shit on the back burner. Now you got certain brothers who doing all right for themselves, but 9 times out of 10, they probably got the truth and then gain riches or whatever the case is. If you're in the world trying to fucking become a football star or a rapper or an actor, you gonna put that before this truth. You know, you ain't gonna be able to focus, you ain't gonna be able to please Yahweh Bashim Yahushua like you wanna be pleased, man. Go ahead,
Again, I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than a rich man to enter the kingdom of God.
And good examples of that is like Kanye and Kyrie. You know, they accept they Israel. Well, niggas bugged out, but they bugged out. But they unheard and believe they Israelites or whatever. They believe they so-called Jews, but they can't completely come into this thing because they got too many ties with the society. Got too much shit going on the worldly tip to say fuck all that shit. I'ma strive for this. Even though Kanye lost a lot of shit, he ain't letting go everything for this truth. You know, he just said what he said, and he's his voice is so powerful that the little bit shit he did say got him in trouble. But it's so much more to be said than what Kanye was saying.
Right.
You know?
He could be talking about the small hats like Klaus Schwab, and them. He ain't really said nothing about them.
Yeah, he ain't going to depth. He ain't going to depth of what these people doing. But he exposed them pretty good. But it's so much more. Like when you go into the slavery and the jail systems and the fucking pedophilia and the sex trafficking and all that, he ain't touching all that. But all that needs to be spoke on too. You know?
And that's what these so-called Roman Catholic churches be doing, man. They be the main ones raping and molesting your kids. I mean, my pops told me a story one time of how they had this altar boy telling him, you know, this the top Roman Catholic priest would rape and sleep with him, man. And that's what these sick devils do, man. That's why Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is gonna destroy him. But I got a script there. This is Ezekiel chapter 11, verse 5, and I'll go down verse 10. And the spirit of Yahweh fell upon me, and said unto me, Speak thus, said the Lord Yahweh, thus have ye said, O house of Israel? For I know the things that come into your mind, every one of them.
So the Lord knows your thoughts also. Man, you got angels, tracking down everything. Like I always say, you got Esau being the base man of the earth. The Lord done rose this man up to the point where he got satellites that's monitoring the whole damn planet. You think the Most High ain't got technology greater than what he gave the base man? The Most High know exactly what's going on, man. Through his, well, he can key in on it too, I'm sure, but through his angels, watching and recording everything and reporting back to the throne, you know? And you got these chariots popping up everywhere, man. This ain't no damn sci-fi movie, man. This is happening, man. They even talking about it on the news. This is reality. They talking about it on the news. They can't even cover it up no more. The chariots, but they been popping up. This ain't nothing new to us, but for people who ain't walking circumspect, they don't know what the hell going on. You got chariots, which are the so-called UFOs, visiting the earth all over the place. But them ain't no damn aliens, man. Them the angels, they ride around in them vehicles. That's how we gonna be delivered. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 6. Ye have multiplied the slain in this city, and ye have filled the streets thereof with the slain. Verse 7. Therefore, thus said Yahweh, your slain whom ye have laid in the midst of it, they are the flesh, and this city is the cauldron. But I will bring you forth out of the midst of it. Verse 6.
So judgment coming, ultimately. But the Lord gonna deliver his remnant. Judgment coming. It's gonna be slain all over the place, but the Lord gonna deliver his remnant. The Lord kept a cluster of grapes for himself, but the rest of y'all destroyed. Those that don't want to repent, don't want to acknowledge they Israel, don't want to clean up their actions, your ass gonna be destroyed. But for the ones who do, wipe off that dross through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you're gonna be delivered, Lord willing. And those that gotta, like we said, gotta be martyrs, you still gonna get your place in the kingdom. Okay. Go ahead.
Verse 8. Ye have feared the sword, and I will bring a sword upon you, said Yahweh.
And that sword is Esau, man. Esau is the sword of the Most High, and he got all these gadgets and gadgets to kill you niggas, man. He got so many different ways, man. We know all the AI, all the artificial technology that this man got. The drones, fucking everything.
And these wicked jakes, they think they got with their AK-47. They think they gonna do something with their gun, man. Man, Esau got tank. He got robots, tanks, drones, super soldiers. What you gonna do with a little AK-47? What
with one clip. You got one clip, man. And on top of that, they had said, it was something I saw this probably a little while ago, it was like the government technology is 40 years before ours. 40 years above ours, I should say. So like when they released them iPhones, that shit they had in the 80s and shit, man. Choppers, they putting choppers and shit on the street because now they got these laser technology weapons. They got all these drones. They building nuclear missiles. They don't need your fucking little chopper. The white man can send a drone to your neighborhood. Oh, that's where them niggas at. And fucking bring a pocket nuke and wipe out fucking fourth of the city if he want to.
You don't even know that it had happened.
You don't know shit. You sitting there guarding the door with an AK. All you see is a fucking drone fly over and drop. Y'all niggas so behind. Y'all just don't know. Y'all don't know who y'all up against, man. This man giving y'all. I remember Tupac ass. That nigga was a wicked nigga, but he said, he was like, he made a little statement. He was just like, the 9mm, Glocks, the tear gas, the batons and all that. Who you think that's for? Dogs? Niggas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They made that shit for you niggas. So if they giving you that, they let you know they got something better for your ass. That's simple. That's simple math. Go ahead.
Verse 10. Ye shall fall by the sword. I will judge you in the border of Israel, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh. Verse 11. This city shall not be your cauldron, neither shall ye be the flesh in the midst thereof, but I will judge you in the border of Israel. Verse 12. And ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh, for ye have not walked in my statutes, neither executed my judgments, but have done after the manners of the heathen that are round about you.
So it's gonna come a day where you people gonna acknowledge who the Most High is. Y'all gonna know why this happened. It ain't gonna be no more Mother Nature or whatever foolishness y'all think. Y'all gonna know reason why these judgments are happening, man.
How you doing?
Hey, Shalom. Y'all gonna know why these things happen. Because ultimately what's going on is the Most High Yahweh, through his son Yahweh Shai, they coming to get their respect, man. Because like it say, and what's that, Revelations 11 and 18, y'all, this the city where y'all crucified the Son of God. Now y'all ain't actually put him to death for it, but y'all destroyed his character. Y'all said he was a cracker. Y'all said, hey, come as you are. Y'all said he was this soft-spoken hippie who came to save the world. That ain't nothing what Yahweh Shai about. Yahweh Shai was an honest man. You know what I'm saying? He was the total opposite of what's being taught in these fucking churches and what people think when they think about these things. Go ahead. Who was bro? Go ahead, bro.
This is Psalm 75 and 7. But Yahweh is the judge. He put him down one and set him up another.
Hey, that's what time the Most High is the ultimate judge, man. You put him down one kingdom, set up another. That's what's been going on since the beginning of time, man. And how do we do it? Through warfare. The Lord is a man of war. He used war to lift a kingdom up. They go conquer a land or some shit. He used war to bring that kingdom down. And now America find themselves in a situation they can't get out of. And what are they doing anyway? This place, they fucking with people money. The roads all fucked up. It's so-called lack of food. The price is going up. But they sending all that shit over there to Ukraine, man. All your tax dollars is going to Ukraine, but they ain't helping. There shouldn't be no fucking homeless people on these streets, man. They sending billions of dollars over there. Multiple times, too. You know, because truth be told, this fluff media ain't showing you what's going on over there. The Ukrainians getting their ass towed up over there. You know? Go ahead,
Verse 8. For in the hand of Yahweh there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture, and he poureth out of the same. But the dregs of the cup, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them.
That's what's about to happen through this second death, through this judgment. You're gonna have a lot of people get put to death out here, man. Hey, it say, many have been created, but few shall be saved. Roughly paraphrasing that, a lot of people in Babylon, over there in the Middle East. This is gonna be a lot of death, bro. It say, hey, the birds gonna have a damn feast, a buffet. Their body's gonna be laid out as dung. Ain't gonna be no corners picking up nothing. You know how you see roadkill, you might see a possum on the street or a damn squirrel or something. That's how humans gonna be out here. You're crazy, man.
But I will declare forever, I will sing praises to the God of Jacob. All the horns of the wicked also will I cut off, but the horn of the righteous shall be exalted.
And that horn represents power. Because like when you got a rhino or what else? Fucking bull or something, ram. Yeah, they horn is they